What's good, y'all? It's ElijahBoyy. And I want to talk to you about something that means a lot to me. My honest opinion on intergender wrestling. This is something I have always been against. And the reason why I do not like it is mainly because to me, it sends out a bad message. And I get, in the world of pro wrestling, but Elijah, it's not, pro wrestling's predetermined. It's not legitimate competition. It's pure form of entertainment, which is true. But to me, it ruins the suspension of disbelief. Now, granted, the only times I'm really okay with intergender wrestling, it depends on how it's done. Like if it's done to like fuel like like a thing between like a woman wrestler and another woman wrestler, or a man wrestler and a man wrestler. Like I'm gonna use who can I use as an example? Okay, when Rollins teamed with Becky Lynch to take on Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans, when Corbin hit Becky with the end of days, that set off Rollins, right? When it's used in that kind of way, okay, that makes sense. Or even who can I use? Rhea Ripley and let's say Rhea Ripley and Asuka were having a rivalry. If Asuka like attacked Rhea's husband, and then to me, that's when it's used to further a storyline. It's fine. Another way I could accept intergender wrestling is like if there's like a dirty dom level heel, um, being used basically in a comedic sense, like a blindfold match where he faces a female wrestler or he's been bothering or whatever. That makes sense. That's fine with me because it's done in a comedic way, or it could be used to garner more heat, right? So intergender wrestling, but when it's treated like TNA is guilty of this. This is why I can't watch TNA full time like that. When I heard that they allow intergender wrestling, it turned me off to their show completely. Because to me, it does kill the male wrestler more in the eyes of the wider mainstream audience. Now, I'm not saying there aren't women out there that could beat up men. Trust me, they exist. I've seen it in my hood. But at the same time, in regards to wrestling, it's different because for me, it's a massive turnoff. Like, how can I root for, let's say, Jacob Fatu, right? What if he wrestled and lost to Alexa Bliss? He loses to Alexa Bliss, right? And then he goes to face Brock Lesnar like the next month. I'd be like, bruh, he lost to Alexa Bliss. Why would I root for him now? You know what I mean? So to me, it doesn't make any sense. And I can't support it. And obviously, in real life, I will never condone the hitting of women in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Um, I mean, obviously, if your life is in danger, it doesn't matter, male, woman, whoever the threat is. But in general, I will never advocate for that ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I get in the world of wrestling, I just hope it doesn't become the norm someday. Like that would probably turn me off to wrestling for like the rest of my life, and that would suck. But yeah, that's my thoughts on intergender wrestling and my issues. Please comment down below if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Do you think I'm being too soft? Soft SAWFT, or do you see where I'm coming from? Try to convince me. If you are on the side of intergender wrestling, let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch y'all later. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.